Hi guys, and welcome back to Fish Johnny. I'd just like to say an absolutely huge thank you to everyone that's commented on the last video with the support and basically making me feel better about what I've got to do with my fish that has a bent tail and he's not doing too well. The support was overwhelming. It was fantastic. It's made me feel better about what I'm going to do. It's also given me the education on what I'm going to do, because I'm actually going to follow some of the guidance there from Vince, Twisted Kai, the Kai Run, who gave me a fantastic breakdown of how best to do this. Simon Shears and also Cole Robbo, who all mentioned the use of the use of clove oil. I've actually got a note just below the screen that I'll read to you now, because I also googled it to make sure I was on the right page, even though these people know what they're talking about. So just quickly read that to you. It's clove oil is a sedative which at high doses can be used to euthanize small fish. Unlike veterinary anesthetics, clove oil is readily available from most chemists. When exposed to clove oil at the concentration, fish quickly lose consciousness, stop breathing and die from hypoxia. So basically I think that is going to be the most humane or the best way to help this fish out of its misery. It's actually a bit depressing right now because I'm outside. I've set everything up over here. Just 1 second. So I've got my clove oil that I'm going to use. He's the smallest fish in the pond, or was the smallest fish in the pond. So he is only very small, this Hyatt Surrey. So I've got a litre of water here. It's in a bottle for a reason. It's a litre of water from the pond, so it's the same temperature as the pond, to hopefully not put him into too much of a shock before he goes into his thingy. So I put it in the bottle for a reason, because I've got the bottle lid here. I can close it off, and when I mix in the droplets, so we're going to do 10 to 15 droplets for the litre, which is adequate. I don't want to underdo it, so I'm probably going to go towards the 15. I know 10 is probably about 10 does the job, but I'd rather just not have to do this twice. Definitely not have to do this twice. So when I drop them in there, as I was advised by the comment on the last video from Chiron, put in a bottle, put in a glass thing and shake it up, so make sure it's dissolved, so it's not like gently going in like, so it's more all in the fluid. So what I'll do in a minute is I will put the droplets in there. I'll probably video it and give it a good shake, pour it in there, give it a few minutes to settle, and then we'll get the bent tail out. But I'm going to quickly walk you around 1 second, because I came out this morning and it's really sad, because as you know, I've got in the pond, I've got the vortex going round and I've got the skimmer on the top, and because he's floating, the skimmer has actually pulled him into the vents of the skimmer. It's actually holding him upright, probably making it a bit easier for himself. I don't know if he's been clever or what doing this, but he's propped himself vertically up against the skimmer. Let me flip you around and show him. I'm not going to show the actual killing of the fish or the murder of the fish or whatever you want to call it, because I don't think that's right, but I am going to video the setup of it. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because there is probably a lot of people out there with the same issue as me when you encounter a poorly fish and they want to know the best ways to do this. So I'm going to video the setup, the dissolving of the clove oil, everything up until putting the fish in, because when I get the fish out and put him in, I don't want people to see that, you know what I mean? It's like education, instructions on how best to kill a fish or murder a fish. 1 second, flip this back round and you can see him, he's there. Oh dear. You can see there. What can you see? You can see he's just propped up vertically there. He's not even moving with my presence. He is still breathing. 1 second, I don't want to show that too much. I don't want to cover that too much of him being so poorly that he's propped up against the skimmer. So we're just going to go back down this end and I wonder whether I can set this up so I can show you how I'm going to do it. Sorry, that's my builders in the background, they're just putting the cladding on the front. Let me pop you there for a second, guys. I've got like a little stand thing. So, the clove oil, standard clove oil, got from when I had to have a root canal shortly after, and it hurt great. So looking at 15 droplets of this into the 1 litre of water. So, one, oh, what it is because it's not got a pipette on the top, I'm not able to put the droplets in, so I'm going to have to find out exactly how much of the 10 ml of clove oil I need to put in this to make sure that it does the job. So I'm going to check that, pause the video now and get back to you. Thankfully the bottle was full, so I should be able to work that out. Alright guys, I just googled that and it was 0.4 ml per litre that was needed to adequately kill the fish. This is a 10 ml bottle, so I need a 20th of the liquid in there, and as you can see, this is why you need to give it put it in a container that you can shake. Can you see there on the top? Maybe I'll flip it round and show you. So you can see basically what I'm trying to illustrate here is why it's essential that you shake it. You see it's all sitting on the surface there, all in the bubbles. So if I didn't shake it and didn't dissolve it, it would just probably sit there. So if you're doing something like this, a bottle is a great great instrument to use. So we'll flip it back round, give it a little shake. Okay, so that's us flipped back round. Probably move it up to make myself a little bit up. No, I can't. So, bottle lid on. Tops all over the place. Bottle lid on. Give it a good shake. Okay. So that has actually turned the water a bit more misty now, whereas it's really transparent before. It's now misty. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to video myself shaking that all day, I'm going to give it a few more shakes because it's gone cloudy, really cloudy. In fact, I'm going to flip it round again because it is interesting. You can see the water was like completely transparent before, and now it has gone like a cloudy colour with little bits rising. We haven't got that bubbly oily cover on the top, so I'm just going to let it settle for a little while and then get back to it. Hi guys, so that's all now set up. It's all been shaken and dissolved. I've put in there into a little container away from the side of the pond because I definitely don't want to get clove oil in there. So I'm just going to go and get the fish now as gently as possible, bring him over and pop him in. Well, that proved a bit harder to catch him than I thought because he was all chilled next to the skimmer, but I ended up having to take all the back off because when I had to get him, he sprung back into life and started doing his swimming with his bent tail, which is erratic and unpredictable. And eventually I got him anyway, and now he's in the sedative with the net over the bowl so he can't jump out of it. Yeah, I'm just having a gander at it now. I mean, he's belly up in the sedative. He's only been in there for 3 or 4 minutes, and it says to leave him in there for half an hour to an hour. So I'm going to go back to work, do a bit of work now, and then come down. I know he's contained within there. Just feel a sense of relief, to be honest, now that I've dealt with what needed dealing with, and I'm damn sure that he was going to die anyway, so we put him out of his misery. But like I said, I'd like to say a massive thank you to every single person that commented with the support of not giving me encouragement, because encouragement sounds wrong, but giving me reassurance that I was doing the right thing in helping this little fella get some chill time, or however you want to put it. I don't really know what words to use there, so please forgive me if I get that wrong. Chill time, to rest, really, just to rest. Yeah, I'll probably just do another little video later on to make sure that he's passed and gone, and then hopefully we can get back to doing koi Fish Johnny, upbeat, happy, and looking at all the positive things that are to do with this amazing hobby. And this has just been one of those dark times. So thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe, and please feel free to comment with nice comments. Every comment really does mean a lot, especially at this time, so thank you. Hi guys, just another little video. I've just come back out now. The little fella's been in the Clove Oil for an hour. It says half an hour, I was told half an hour, but I've left him for an hour. He was motionless, so he's definitely dead. And yeah, it was as peaceful as could be. It couldn't have really gone better. Bit of a shitty situation, but it's been dealt with now, and the little fella's out of pain. He's out of all that discomfort. He's out of that jazzing around, all that jazzing around and everything, and it's been as effective as possible. So I'm really grateful to the guys that recommended the Clove Oil. I would recommend using the Clove Oil to anyone in a similar situation as I was, to take a fish out of pain or discomfort or things like that. It did work really well. It couldn't have, like I say, it couldn't have gone better. Some of the things that I read when I googled how to kill a fish was just horrendous. Like I won't even mention what I read, but the Clove Oil and you guys as part of the community really helped me. I hope I never have to do it again, but if I do, I would definitely 1,000,000% use Clove Oil. It was gentle, it was easy, it was simple, and it was something that you don't want to do, but it was as good as it could get. So thanks guys, take care. The next video will be upbeat, and we're going to go through the fish that we've got in here, try and get names, breeds allocated to every single fish in the pond. Like I said on my previous videos, some of the fish in there I got in the early days where you just pick pretty patterns, so let's put some breeds or styles to the fish. Alright, take care, have a good one, thanks for all your comments and support. Take care guys.